Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your new weekly tarot reading. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. Remember, this is a general reading, so take the reading however it resonates. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? If you want to watch the link to the extended, you can watch. The link to the extended is down in the description box below and also in the first comment that is pinned down below as well. All right, let's go ahead and see. Remember to also comment down below, even if it's just commenting down a cute little emoji, letting me know how you are enjoying these readings. Are they resonating for you? Remember that the readings take about 7 days to kind of, pick up on the energy. So if you don't resonate fully with the reading right now, the week is just getting started, you guys, okay? Now, again, commenting down below really helps support me and my channel because, big news for those of you guys who have not yet heard, I'm trying to get to 300,000 subscribers between now and the end of the year. Do you think that I can do it? I think that together we definitely can. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that we can get to 300K and celebrate big. Now, also, of course, if you do enjoy these readings, which I hope that you do, that you find them very insightful, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff, okay? Now, let's start off with your dominant energy, okay, before we go into the reading. So you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. So you have here Taurus energy. Usually when we get a specific sign, I get another one because we do need a general message. So what is a general message regarding this reading? Okay, so now we're more in alignment with your entire kind of reading. Okay, so for some of you, you could be dealing with a Taurus, doesn't have to be, or it could just be that you are dealing with a person who is embodying the traits of a Taurus. Can also be you. The fact that you are embodying traits of a Taurus at this particular moment. Let's read this one first. So it says Taurus energy, the number 83. How does that resonate for you? Okay. Also 8, 9, 10, 11. So if you see the number 11 on the clock anywhere, then that is an indication there that it's kind of confirmation, right? Something here that maybe you're focused on, you want to happen, manifestation. So something here about to manifest that you really, really want. And if you see anywhere 11, that means that your manifestation is about to become a reality. So stay put, stay grounded, because it's going to happen. And don't give up. Now here, Taurus energy, there's a beautiful woman who's wearing kind of bold makeup, okay? She's eating candy, a lollipop there. How does that resonate for you? Beautiful young woman there, okay? And it says here, Taurus energy. The positive traits of a Taurus are, this person is practical. Again, this could be you or someone that you are dealing with. Practical, very loyal, trustworthy, very stable, takes pleasure in beauty. They like to beautify themselves, beautify their environment, looking good, smelling good, all that good stuff. The negative traits are prejudice, very lazy, self-indulgent, slow-moving, stubborn, and very materialistic. Again, could be you, someone else. Now here also it says, I took forever, or I am taking forever in making up my mind about this situation, whether it's a connection, relationship, career, family, friends, whatever area of your life. It is a general reading, so you take it however resonates. So I'm taking forever, making up my mind about the situation, connection, relationship, whatever this is, instead of speaking to you directly. I would rather run away and indulge in unnecessary pleasures in order to ignore my feelings. So whoever this person is, look at that woman, she's indulging with her eyes closed. It's like she doesn't want to see, what's in front of her. She doesn't want to kind of acknowledge, right, the issue, the problem, or the solution. She doesn't want to acknowledge it. And so, this individual goes off into a different direction, or just closes their eyes, or just doesn't really pay attention to whatever it is that perhaps you want them to pay attention to. Or is this you? Ask yourself, are you the one doing this? Are you the one who is ignoring, neglecting that issue, right? You keep placing it on the back burner. You have to talk about it. You have to resolve it, whatever this is, whether it's regarding a relationship, finances, friends, right, career, whatever this is. But you're like, oh no, I'd rather just have fun. I'd rather just focus in on my beauty. I'd rather go get my nails done. I'd rather go get a massage, go get a haircut, right? Or I'd rather do something that brings me more pleasure rather than deal with the issue of whatever this thing is. Okay, whether it's you running away from the issue, running away from the person, or this person doing this with you. You take the reading however that resonates for you. Okay, but somebody here is like wanting to close their eyes and like, no, I don't want to see it. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, avoiding the issue, avoiding the big elephant in the room. In a sense. Now, spiritual practices. So here it says spiritual practices with the number 25. That's part of your general message here. How does the number 25 resonate for you? Something very important will be happening on the 25th of this month. So pay attention to that as well, related to this reading. Also, the number 25 is equal to 5, 6, 7. So you are being protected. Don't worry. It's not something worrisome is what the universe is saying. On the 25th of the month, it's not something that you should worry about. It's actually something very positive. Even if something comes about where it's a little bit shocking, okay, don't worry, because with the number 7, that means that you are being divinely guided, protected, no matter what is happening or what happens. Also, if you see the number 7707 or 777 anywhere, just know, you know what, I'm being divinely guided, I'm being protected, there's no need for me to worry. So just, ease that worrisome energy. Spiritual practices, there's this woman here who is, she's kind of like in deep meditation or prayer energy with her eyes closed as well. It seems as though perhaps you and both this individual have their eyes closed, right? There's eyes being closed on both ends. There's feminine energy as well, a lot of feminine type of energy there. And also, spiritual practices is all about, what is it that makes you feel connected to yourself, to your soul, to the universe, to your manifestation powers, right? What is it about you that, you feel more drawn to spiritual practices? Okay, so spiritual practices, it says here, becoming aware to your intuition and guides. Right, you have spirit guides, you have the universe, you have angels all around you that guide you in a direction here that is appropriate, safe for you to tread on. Okay, now here, meditating and releasing self-limiting beliefs, working on your inner healing and the issues with codependency. So there could be a codependency issue happening between you and a person, you and a place situation. This could be a career, this could be a job, a family member, a lover, a loved one, a friend, a child. Okay. Father figure, mother figure, whoever this is with. But there could be some kind of codependency issues that require some inner healing. Okay, now what are codependency issues? For a lot of you guys who don't understand, it could be anything related to, let's say, I'll give you an example. Let's say you work at a job, right? And you don't really like that job, you want to get out of it, okay? But there's a codependency issue happening there where you feel like you are the only one who can save the company, right? Or it could be the fact that you feel like you need that job because, of course, it pays your bills. And you're like, well, even though I want to leave, I don't like this situation, environment, relationship, whatever it is, there's something in the middle that is still keeping me there, that is holding it together, right? That is a codependency issue. Could also be the children, right? If you're in a marriage and you're unhappy or you're going through something very toxic in a relationship, whether it's a family one, a loved one, whatever this is, romantic one, there could be something in the middle holding it together where you're like, well, I'm stuck, right? There's a maybe there's an agreement there that you guys signed. Maybe you guys live together. Finances are the ones that are kind of getting in the way, right? It could be whatever it is, your sense of security being tied to that person, that job, that whatever it is, right? Of course, this could be someone towards you, you towards someone or something. Now, also here, this is all about you becoming aware, okay? So what the universe is recommending for you to do between now and the 25th, okay, also of this month, is for you to not only become aware, but how do you become more aware is by becoming more in tune with yourself, with your spirituality. And so if you've been too distracted or someone here has been distracting themselves instead of paying attention to their intuition, a lot of times people try to resolve the issues, internal issues that they have with outside things. Like, oh, you know what? I don't feel happy right now. Let me go out with my friends, right? And ignore the issue instead of going deep within and asking yourself or doing some deep meditation, deep prayer, taking a walk out in nature, taking off your shoes and walking on grass, right? Being around nature, right? Instead of doing the inner work, you kind of want to escape it. So this is all about you not escaping that internal, need that your soul is asking for you to, hey, you know what? There are things inside of here, right? Not out there that can heal you. So why don't we take a look in here? Right? And so this is all about releasing the self-limiting beliefs and starting to meditate more. I know for a lot of people, meditation is very difficult, is what I've heard, but try to do anything related. It could literally be any activity that can put you in the zone of meditation. It doesn't actually have to be like meditating, right? Of course it can be, but for example, for me, my form of meditation is actually running in the morning, right? Getting on the treadmill, or if I'm somewhere around in nature, going for a run. That puts me in a state of meditation. That's for me. And I'm just giving you some examples. What is it for you? Maybe it's painting. Maybe it's being creative, right? Maybe it's reading a book. It could literally be anything. It doesn't have to be, just going into that kind of meditational state where you cross your legs. It doesn't have to be that. It could literally be anything. Okay, so it's highly recommended here for you to do that. Now, the message here is, I am healing myself through meditation and spiritual practices. It is the only way I can make myself whole again. Okay, so if you feel a codependency issue right now between, oh, well, I need that person in my life because otherwise I don't feel happy, or I need that job in my life, or otherwise I don't feel at peace, I feel anxiety, or I need something on the outside to make me feel attention, from people around me in order for me to feel like I'm loved, then that is a codependency issue that you need to resolve within yourself. And the only way for you to resolve it is not by running away from the issue and looking out on the outside for something materialistic to fill the void, or someone to fill the void, or a toxic relationship to fill the void. That's not going to happen. The money to fill the void. It's never going to happen. It's going to be an ongoing, thing. And so this is recommending for you to take some time alone, on your own, or even with people, and practice more so of your spirituality. Tune into yourself. Meditation, again, any kind of activity that puts you in that zone of meditation. Let me know in the comments below what it is for you. Some of you guys might still need to explore that. I would love to hear your comments down below. What is it that for you puts you in a state of meditation so that you can help other people? Because sometimes people, they're like, okay, well, everybody says meditate, but that's so difficult for me to do. What is it for you that puts you in a state of meditation? Help us all out. It will even expand my own, consciousness as well. Okay, so do that, and that's how you're going to make yourself feel whole. Instead of you or somebody here trying to feel whole. This doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody that you are dealing with that is escaping, that work, right? That shadow work in order to heal, in order to feel whole, okay? Instead of feeling the void with outside things. Now, let's go ahead and jump right into your bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck here, you have the Tower. So the Tower here, yeah, something is shocking, a shocking news, a shocking revelation, and I did mention that at the beginning of the reading. If something shocking happens on the 25th of the month, do not panic. Do not panic. In fact, starting right now, start to already manifest, okay, if something here ends up not going in the way that I envisioned it, I'm not going to panic, right? Already kind of like put that in your mind, put that in your energy. You're not going to panic, so that if something happens on this day, you don't panic. Your spirit is already prepared and ready for you to be at ease, for you to realize that you're able and you will be able to handle that situation, whatever it is that happens, right? It could be something here falling apart, a breakup, a shocking news, shocking revelation. This kind of feels like a little bit like, let's say, for example, you are standing up on a rug and then the cleaners come in and maybe there's, like 5 of them and they pull the rug from underneath your feet, right? Because you're trying to clean it, but they don't see that you're standing on a part of it, part of the rug. And then you're just like, oh, whoa, right? You kind of slip and you're like, what just happened? So something shocking, kind of like surprising out of nowhere might happen. But again, the Tower moment does always come with a blessing in disguise. Something here has to crumble. It has to happen in this way in order for it to come together in the right kind of way. And for some, it could be a breakup. For others, it could be, a job situation, an argument, right? It could literally be anything. But just remember also that this Tower moment is kind of like red flags that you've been ignoring, right? So ask yourself, what red flags have I been ignoring that I need to pay attention to, that you need to stop ignoring, right? Somebody here needs to stop ignoring those red flags, deal with the problem, deal with the issue, find the solution instead of just, indulging with, distractions, okay? To make yourself feel better. It's like a quick fix type of thing. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump right into your challenge position. So yeah, in your challenge position, you have here the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So I see here that part of the challenge for you during these 7 days has to do with either kind of like a blockage in love. For others, it could be the fact that there is a person that you are dealing with where you feel disconnected, right? There's a sense of disconnect. There could be a sense of the love is no longer there, or where is the love? Where you might be asking yourself, okay, for others of you, it's difficult for you to find the healing within a connection, within a soulmate union, soulmate relationship. And for others, there could be some kind of a person here who might be blocked off, like their heart chakra is blocked off and they're not able or willing to open up right now. I'm also seeing here that with the Page of Wands, there could be a little bit of a challenge with communication. Okay, maybe you're waiting on a message and the message isn't coming through. Perhaps, you're the one who's not ready to send out that message. But whatever it is, keep an open mind, because I feel that you might be wanting to go into something kind of like fighting for it or arguing yourself, into the situation. And what this is saying is wait for this other person to open up themselves as well, rather than you getting angry, okay, right away, because I feel like this person is going to bring in a message that is very insightful. There's something here where this person could be a little bit more informed than you are, and they might actually be able to change your mind about whatever it is that is happening. But just keep an open mind, because you also have here fragmentation. Until you make our shadows conscious, you will still continue to hurt each other and yourselves. So not until you do the inner work, whether you, this person, both, right? Or a group of people, not until you look deep within yourselves, to discover, okay, what is it that's really bothering me, right? What is it that's creating this issue? Instead of you running away from it or this person running away from it, that is what's going to resolve the situation, okay? And you will stop hurting not only yourself, but others and others you, right? Now, let me know in the comments below which area of your life that pertains to: love, career, family, friends, whatever that is for you. Now, also here, it could be that somebody here might be pushing your buttons, because at the bottom of this deck, I see here angry, right? Angry, it says here, why? WTF, right? I know it's reversed, but it says here, you push my buttons on purpose. I'm upset that you have control over me. It could be that somebody here might be pushing the other person's buttons. And so right now, I feel that there could be an energy there where you might not have all the information and you might be already getting angry. So wait for more information to come in before you get triggered or before you react, is what this is saying, okay? I'm also sensing here that for some of you guys, there may be a situation where you might want to tell a person off, or tell a person, hey, you know what, you're doing this and it's wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong with whatever it is that you're doing. This is not right. But I feel that this person might be a little bit temperamental and or very sensitive, and so you don't want to create an even bigger issue. And what they're saying, just stay out of it, right? Just stay out of it. Let them realize this for themselves, even though you kind of feel like, and I feel like these are two separate situations, okay? I feel like these are two separate situations. This one here, I feel like it might be someone that you might want to give advice to that might take it the wrong way. So just stay out of it. Let them learn, okay, through their own experience. Now, in the recent past, I see here the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the King of Swords. So two fours in the recent past, which means that there was a lot of stability in a career, relationship, situation, finances, whatever, family related, love related. There was a lot of stability, okay? There was a sense of, yes, this is exactly what we're building. Let's build this together, that kind of vibe. There could have been a marriage involved for others. It could have just been a sense of community, whether it's a career, environment, family, whatever this was. But I see here that, there was an individual here, whether you or this other person, who started to take a little bit of a step back. Like they stopped investing in the connection or the job, or that situation stopped investing into you. I feel like somebody here needed to rest. They needed to take a break, or they were sick and they needed to recover in some kind of way, shape, or form, whether you or somebody else that you were dealing with. Now, also, what this is saying here is that I feel that there was one person here who was not wearing their heart on their sleeve. Like, it's almost as if, you kind of felt like, okay, well, if this person's not going to invest in this situation anymore, then let me back away. I don't want to invest myself. I don't want to risk my heart, or I don't want to risk my money, whatever this was in the recent past. But I feel like you were very smart about it. You were very smart about a situation, because you kind of felt like, what, this is not really, giving to me what I'm giving to it. Okay. Could also be that for others of you, somebody here came across as very cold-hearted, kind of like, just not very open or very expressive emotionally. Now, I see you're growing old. Promise me that you won't stop loving me even when we are old and gray together forever. Yeah, there was a lot of stability. It's like you did have the desire to build something for long term. Okay, I feel that for others of you, if you're the one who shut down emotionally, you shut down emotionally because you wanted a forever thing. You wanted a long term, kind of future with this, with regards to whether this was a relationship, an idea that you were working on, a project, a career. You had long-term vision. And once you saw that that person wasn't really investing in the way that you were, you're like, what, let me back off. Okay. Now, let me know in the comments below what that was all about, which area of your life. In the present moment, you have here the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So right now, you're trying to make a decision between two things, okay? Between two people, two things, two situations. For some, it could also be the fact that right now, you're juggling between a lot of things, like maybe there's, a lot of responsibilities that you're trying to take care of, your family life, your personal life, your job, different areas of your life. And right now, I feel like you and this other individual, or you and this other situation, you both are mirroring each other. You both are actually undecided. Okay. There could be finances playing a role as far as the indecision, why the indecision is there. Like, oh my God, is this going to, affect my finances? How is it going to affect me? That kind of vibe. But I'm also seeing here that you might be finding it difficult to make a decision, because even though, yes, there's like a lot of fun on the outside, there's that energy of momentum of, okay, this seems fun, right? There's a part of the situation that seems fun, or that seems like lighthearted, but then kind of like when you think about it too much, I feel like you're thinking about it too much. You're in deep thought about whatever this is. You kind of find a lot of blockages, and you're like, I'm not sure. I still don't know about this person. It could be that you are dealing with a very inconsistent energy, a very inconsistent person. This could be a Sagittarius. I see also a sign of Gemini, Aries. What else do we have here? Whatever other sign this is. Okay, but I feel like this person might be a little bit inconsistent. Okay. And you might be a little bit weary, okay, about this person. Now, I'm seeing here also, or it could be just a situation that is a little bit inconsistent. Soulmates. I am drawn to you in a way that I've never experienced before, a love so deep and so complex. So I feel like you and this person are really drawn towards each other, and that could be part of the issue. The fact that you guys like each other so much, you guys want this so much, and, it kind of takes you both into overthinking. I feel like there is definitely a soulmate union, soulmate connection, but you guys are both overthinking, and you guys are both mirroring each other right now. Now, that is creating a stalemate, okay? Now, in the near future, you also have here the Eight of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Six of Cups. So in the near future, I see that you're going to be putting in a lot of work into balancing out different areas of your life. You're going to stop procrastinating. You're going to stop avoiding that issue that I talked about, and you're going to start putting in the work and the effort into whatever this is, because you want more peace, you want more clarity, There could also be in the near future, you and this person putting in more work into a resolution. Instead of you guys avoiding the issue, or one or the other avoiding the issue, I do see that energy of, okay, you know what? Let's just make it work. Let's see how can we resolve this in order for this to actually work out. Okay, whether this is a family situation, relationship, finances, career, but I do see that energy of, okay, let's do that teamwork type of thing. Okay, for others of you, there could be a person from the past returning into your life in the near future. This could be a family member, a friend, perhaps an opportunity that you missed out on in the past, but something from the past or someone from the past is coming into your life in the very near future. This could be for others of you, if this is not somebody from the past, you might meet somebody brand new once you start resolving all of these issues. And if this is a brand new person that you meet, I feel like this person's going to feel like home instantly, automatically. You guys are going to connect instantly. Why? Because you guys have actually met in a past lifetime. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's somebody or something from the past. It could be the fact that, you applied to a job, who knows, maybe in the past, and then all of a sudden you get a phone call and you're like, hey, you know what? I know that we didn't give you the job, the position in the past, but we're looking over your resume again and we're wondering if you're still available. It could be that. Or it could be the fact that, it's a relationship or a person here that okay, or somebody new. Speak up. Don't give up. I'm not letting you go, and you will hear from me very soon, so don't give up on me. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this could be a personal thing. This could be between you and you, okay? If this is a personal thing between you and you, I feel like somebody in the near future is going to come in to kind of inspire you back into believing in yourself again. It's almost as if in the near future, you're about to give up on something that you've been really, really wanting, like a desire or a manifestation. And then you're like, you know what? Nah, that's not for me. I guess I'd rather just forget about it, right? And then somebody pops into your life, whether you already know this person or a new person pops into your life, okay, in the near future, and they're going to be telling you, hey, oh my God, I really admire this about you. You're so good at this. Oh my God, I looked over your resume and wow, this is amazing. Or I looked over your work, or this could be, who knows, anybody, like a family member, a friend, a loved one, that they're like, oh wow, you're so beautiful, you're so attractive, or you're so this, you're so that. Right? It's like they compliment you in such a way about that thing or about that, project that you've been wanting, but that you kind of want to give up on, and they kind of re-inspire you again. You're like, oh, really? You actually liked it? Oh, I didn't realize that. Something like that is going to happen in the near future, where someone here is going to kind of reignite that inspiration that perhaps you've been kind of feeling like it's been kind of going away from you, okay? They're going to kind of bring it back, okay? And you're going to be like, oh, wow, this is all I needed. I just needed kind of a little confirmation. Sometimes you just need one supportive person to make you feel supported, or your idea is actually, something good in order for you to continue forward with it, and I feel like that's what's going to happen for you, okay? So don't give up so soon. I feel like there's going to be some kind of reinvigoration of something here. Okay, of course, this could be also a relationship. Now, in your opportunity, you also have here the Eight of Swords, the Emperor, and the Lovers. Wow. So, yeah, part of your opportunity has to do with you finally releasing yourself from feeling stuck. If you've been feeling stuck in a situation like, oh my God, there's a codependency issue, I have to stay at this job that you don't like because of the money, because of the job, because of the career, because what if you don't find anything better, or a relationship, and you might be feeling like, oh my God, when am I going to ever be free? When am I going to be when is my life ever going to change? I feel that there's going to be an opportunity, a big, big opportunity for you to finally release yourself, to find liberation. But that's going to require for you to be honest with yourself as well, right? There's going to be an opportunity for you to be honest with yourself. So don't run away from that, inner work. And also what I do see here is, there's this energy here where you're going to have an opportunity to become the leader or to be the leader in some kind of way, shape, or form. I'm sensing here that, you know, this Emperor energy, you know, he calls the shots. He's the one responsible for his entire empire. He's responsible for the family. This is like a father figure. It's a lot of masculine energy. So I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to tap back into that masculine energy, that masculine role to, again, like call the shots, you know, be the leader in some kind of way, shape, or form. Perhaps get started on that idea yourself without feeling like, oh, you need this person or you need that, you know, other thing for you to get it started. I feel like you're going to be the one who's going to step up to the plate and make it happen once and for all. Okay. And I feel like that's going to bring in a lot of energy of respect, of admiration, of appreciation all around you. Now look at that. The Lovers. For a lot of you, you're going to have an opportunity to connect with an individual or a person here. This could be a new person, a family member, a friend, lover, loved one, coworker. It could literally be anybody, right? It's a connection though. It is a connection between a masculine and a feminine energy. And I feel that this connection is going to be something here. And when I say feminine and masculine energy, I don't mean man and woman. I mean like energy wise, right? It could be two females that have, one has the energy of a masculine energy and the other one has the energy of the feminine energy. Of course, it could be two males, right? It could literally be, you know, man and woman, woman, man, whatever. But it's a connection. It could be a business connection. It could be a family connection, any kind of connection here. But I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to connect with a person where you guys are meant to build something together, do something together, create something together. I feel like for a lot of you guys, if this is love related, the sparks are going to fly. There's going to be a lot of chemistry. It's going to be an undeniable connection where you're like, oh my God, the universe is bringing this person to me in order for me to do something, right? To create something with this individual. For a lot of you, you're going to have to make a lot of some kind of choices and decisions about this person. Is this the right one for you? Is this the right business partner for your idea? Is this the right partner for your life partner, right? Is this the right person that you want to get involved with? Do they, have the same moral values, the same moral principles that you have? How do they see the future? What do they want to build for the future? Do they have your same vision? Do you guys share the same idea? So a lot of choices and decisions that will need to be made about this connection. Okay. Does it benefit you? Does it not? How does this person make you feel when you're around them? Do they make you feel happier? Do they make you feel sad? Do they make you feel, energized? Do they drain your energy? So all of these questions here, I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to really ask yourself that, okay? Now, I see you're extroverted, moving towards you with more confidence and ready to show you how much they really do love you. This could be a person here moving towards you, being more expressive, being more extroverted, whether it's a new person or a person that you already know. But this person's going to be moving towards you with more confidence, ready to show you how much they do want to be in your life, how much they love you. If this is only between you and you, you're going to feel more open to life. You're going to feel more kind of like, okay, I can do this on my own, right? I can do it. The Emperor is a very independent type of energy. Okay. It's a very action oriented energy. It's not at all, kind of like, introverted. It's very extroverted. So this is all about you tapping into your extroverted nature, which that is your nature, but maybe for some reason or another, you've been feeling a little bit more on the other side. Okay. So here moving, you're going to move towards, your goals, people, your aspirations in life with a lot more confidence, and you're going to be ready to show the world, right, how much you really want whatever it is that you want, or show the world who you really are, who you want to become, okay? Or it could also be the fact that you want to move towards someone to show them that you really love them. It could be anything, okay? Now let me know in the comments below. Let's go ahead and jump into your yes or no question and answer. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, and you can ask a yes or no question, and you will be getting a yes or no answer. All right, let's see. Is this a yes or a no? Ready? Drum roll. You have here the Nine of Wands. Okay, so with the Nine of Wands, that is a definite yes, okay? But right now you might be feeling stuck. The number 9 is related to success. If you do not give up, if you don't give in, even though I know that for a lot of you guys, you are tired, you're exhausted, you've been through hell and high water, and you're like, oh my gosh, when is this going to be over, right? When is this finally going to be over? When is the next bomb going to drop? It's not, okay? This is all about you're almost nearing completion, okay? So don't give up. If you want, take a breather, take a break. I feel like for a lot of you, you could have your walls up. So bring down those walls once you feel a sense of, okay, I'm ready to go after what I want, okay? And I feel like you are going to succeed with the number 9. If you see the number 999909, that is also an indication there of success, but not giving up no matter how challenging. You will be challenged, you will be tested, but if you've got it in you, and if you really want whatever it is that, you want, I feel like you can achieve it. Okay, so that is a definite yes for you. We're going to be going now into the extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.